It doesn't matter what the world throws at you. Just keep on fighting, keep on fighting, keep on fighting for your place in the world. Because you know what, at the end of the day, you don't really need to worry about what other people are going to think about you. I know most of my friends don't watch this YouTube channel. The ones that do, I really care about. Please leave a like or comment. But
the two coolest people in Boys Town are about to enter Sidetrack. Oh, wow. What is it? Who is it? The other person is Luis. And Ryan!
Hola chicos, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Coach Twink, aka Ryan Anderson, and I am coming to you from my apartment because the last couple days I have been experiencing a fair amount of anxiety and internal, I don't know how to describe it, but just heaviness and a heavy weight on my life. And I just wanted to come and speak publicly and journal through a lowly edited video about my insecurities and what I'm feeling. And you know, like, you don't know what people are going through. I don't know what people are going through. And there's only so much that you can kind of, like, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying anything on that, right, obviously, but there's only so much you can do. And so I just wanted to expand on my anxiety and kind of talk about it. Like, it was a level of anxiety where my eyes got heavy, like, really heavy. And it felt like when I smiled, like, it wouldn't be a real smile and that there was a weight down on my smile. And I'm a very happy person. I love my life. I love the people in my life. I love the things that I do and the people I interact with. And I'm very privileged for all the things that I have. But that doesn't mean I don't experience anxiety. That doesn't mean I don't feel insecure. That doesn't mean I don't feel lonely. That doesn't mean I feel like I'm doing enough. And I think we all have internal metrics that kind of guide us. And a lot of the times we end up comparing ourselves to other people. And, they say comparison is the thief of joy or something like that. I'm not going to quote it exactly. But, it's just a lot. I spent 3 hours on the phone yesterday dealing with health insurance stuff. And so I ended up having to call a hospital and a doctor's office and go back and forth because I couldn't tell if the procedure that I'm going to get next week is going to cost $25, $75, whatever it is, or like $3,000. And so having to deal with that for 2 hours of my day when I would much rather be doing productive activities really was not how I wanted to spend my evening. And so that really put a damper on my day. And then I ended up going to this networking event where I met people and I compared myself to them. And I said this a moment ago, but don't compare yourself to other people. And I do it all the time. And I know I shouldn't, and I catch myself in it, but as I said, there's only so much you can do. And so I went through this whole really intense, heavy day where things weren't going my way, and I wasn't really, getting exactly what I wanted or being as productive as I wanted to be. And that was a lot. And it didn't make me happy. And, I don't think I'm the only one experiencing that. I think being a young person or just being anyone on this earth, I'm a gay male living in Chicago, so, I have a lot of stuff that I'm exposed to, and I have an amazing city and community and friends and people, but that doesn't mean I don't experience anxiety. And I see people doing all these things, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to experience life this way. And, I don't know if I do. And I've said this before in a lot of the content and stuff that I've talked about is I don't know what I want. And I know the things that I've done before, and I know how to tell a story in order to try and get myself towards a future objective. And, that's about all I can do. I can network, I can talk to people, I can ask for help, and I can try my hardest. And you know what? If I've done that, hopefully it'll end up well. I really care about the work that I do. I really care about the type of product that I produce, and sometimes I aim for perfection, which is just an excuse to not have to actually create or finish it. And so I would even look at trying to be perfect as arrogance, where I want to do it perfectly so well I won't even make a mistake. I won't do it in a way to finish it. And the key to getting good at anything is to do it over and over and over again. Learn from your mistakes and then continue to do it over and over and over again. Because the amount of people that I've met who do a lot of different things and are really great at all of them, not that many. And so I need to focus on what I want to do, and that's kind of a new theme going into the second half of this year. Ryan wants to focus. I have a backlog of content that I want to get to, but simultaneously, I still got to live my life. I have to work hard. I have to have fun. I need to enjoy stuff. And life is not about being happy, but it is about being happy choosing what you were suffering through. And so I'm not sure where I'm going to end up I'm currently learning Spanish. Yo hablo español un poqueño, whatever. El día hace muy frío. It's windy and tormentosa. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Spanish, so I'm now journaling every day and talking about the stuff that I'm doing, and I'm enrolled in a Spanish class, and it's so cool. But find little things that make you happy, and then keep doing them. And there's this quote that someone told me the other day. Her name was Kamaya. I met her at Pride a couple weeks ago in the streets in front of Roscoe and Halstead. And we were chatting a bit, and she told me after a little bit that her mom died, and we ended up having a 20-minute conversation in the streets, surrounded by a lot. It was fun. I can post a photo or video on another account or something if you want to see it, but yeah. And her mom died, and we had this really deep, in-depth discussion about it, because I realized that's not like something you just lightly say, and it was a couple years ago, and her advice was, it doesn't matter what the world throws at you, just keep on fighting, keep on fighting, keep on fighting for your place in the world. Because you know what, at the end of the day, you don't really need to worry about what other people are going to think about you. I know most of my friends don't watch this YouTube channel. The ones that do, I really care about. Please leave a like or comment, but, you're only on this earth for so long. You can only make so many mistakes, and at the end of the day, people aren't going to hate you for those mistakes unless unless you're actually doing something bad. But that's not what we're talking about. But just to go on to tell you some great things about me, to kind of hype myself up, I've got a great personality. I'm funny, I'm charismatic, I'm adventurous, I'm creative, I'm genuinely curious, and I like to get to know people. I'm smart, I like to get my hands dirty, I like to learn about new things constantly, and you know what, I'm compassionate, and I'm kind. So if you want to be friends with someone who's amazing like me or employ me, hit me up. I'm nice, I'm friendly, I don't have time for everyone, so this is my year of saying no. Second half of saying no, because I need to focus a bit more going into it. But, dating and relationships, friendships, calling family, and maintaining that whole social aspect of being an adult, it's a lot. And I just wanted to say that you're not alone. I'm also experiencing anxiety, and something that I found that has really helped me is journaling throughout the day. And so once a day, I kind of have like a rolling journal where I go through and I add stuff from conversations to things that I've done, just so that I can go back and look and see and say, wow, I did do stuff. I have done stuff. I have done that. And it's really cool, and it's motivating, and it creates a whole cycle where you can just, love yourself, love your life, because if you don't, who's going to? But to say some things that I'm grateful for. I love my mom. I love my family. I love my dad. I love my brother. I love my grandparents. And the fact that I have 97-year-old grandparents to call, amazing. Eunice is the best. I love her. But I have amazing friends. I have an amazing community. I have an amazing career. I have an amazing, hobbies and interests and things that I want to do. And I get to go to amazing places, and I can live anywhere, and I can operate independently, and I can operate autonomously. And I'm not afraid to be alone. So many people are afraid to be alone. I have a therapist that I go and see regularly, and, she reminds me about how great I am. And while, again, I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, and, there's only so much you can do about it. I'm excited for the year ahead. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in my future career and the future projects I'm going to work on. I was talking to my cousin about something today, and I'm like, oh, actually, I think I could help you with that. So I found a quick side gig. But I've been talking to a lot of my friends recently, and it's crazy to see what other people are going through, because, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know their challenges. Nobody has everything figured out, and, it just appears that way. Everyone's kind of lost. everyone's kind of like still finding their way, and the goal is to find something that you really enjoy doing and then do it again and again and again and again and again. And sometimes, like my accountant told me, you don't even enjoy doing it, it just makes you money. So he's an accountant, and that does what it does. But yeah, so as I am working to better myself, I want to continue to put out content and videos that I can hopefully help other people, because you know what, it's not just you. It's me too. It's my other friends. The amount of like therapy that I provide to people for free, or that other people provide to me for free, crazy. And the amount of people who don't see therapists, yeah, I recommend you see a therapist. But because I don't want this video to be too long, if you want to support my channel, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Coach Twink, everyone's America's favorite twink. So please like and subscribe, and then there should be a link to Rakuten down in the bio. If you spend $30 on Rakuten within the first 30 days of signing up, they will give you a $30 cash bonus check, and they will mail it to you, or they will Zelle it to you, or PayPal it to you. So if you want to support this channel and me, Coach Twink, your favorite funny, charismatic, adorable, cute twink that means well, like I genuinely mean well, subscribe, download Rakuten, and spend that $30, because if you don't spend it, you don't get it. And you can save a lot of money. When I was traveling Europe, I was saving up to like 45% booking on Viator.com and get your guide just through using a Rakuten link. So booking.com, it's easier to use the app on your phone. But I hope you find value in this. If you found value, please leave a comment about what you found interesting about what I've said. What have you experienced? What does your anxiety look like? How do you deal with it? How do you reflect on yourself? And how do you not reflect too much? Because, that happens too. But yeah, thanks for joining. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.